Last time on Riverdale. Riverdale High's 75th annual variety show was a big success. With a total of only 2 performers, though, the word variety seems like a stretch. Archie Andrews publicly debuted his original song, I'll Try, while Josie and the Pussycats gave us some funky disco music with a side of confused hand choreography. What also publicly debuted at the variety show was the scandalous relationship between Fred Andrews and Hermione Lodge. What will come of this adulterous affair? In actual important news, teen pregnancy, drugs, shattered windows. Local detectives Betty and Jughead located Polly Cooper, who is being held at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy Home for Troubled Youth's mental health asylum featuring the Garden of Deliverance. I just wanted to make it really long.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
No, that was great.
Okay. We got over the hump.
We made it through it.
The Garden of Deliverance, it's just something about it.
Yeah, it's just the saddest garden. That's what's funny too. Like, such a good name, and then it's
Nothing.
nothing.
I was thinking epic
Garden.
Yeah, like botanical gardens. That one place in California.
Oh yeah.
So pretty.
The library thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is like, no, 4 rose bushes is a garden. They're all the same rose, I think. Also,
They were all just red roses.
Yeah, so
Which are nice, but
before with all the nature in the background. Anyway, okay.
The beautiful trees, the forest, In shocking news, Polly was found pregnant with Jason Blossom's child. Polly was reportedly apprehended at the behest of none other than notorious Alice Cooper, while on her way to leave town with Jason Blossom on July 4th. According to Polly, her and Jason had stowed away a vehicle, packed with everything they would need for their escape. The vehicle was later found, corroborating Polly's story, but to make matters more complicated, a large amount of drugs were found stashed in the vehicle. And to make matters even extra more complicated, the vehicle was later set on fire by a mysterious person before the sheriff arrived on scene. During this, Jughead and Betty stormed the gates of the Sisters of Quiet Mercy to recover Polly, but all they found in her room was a shattered window covered in blood. Where was she going? How did she break through that window? And what will she do next? And who set the car on fire? I wanted to keep doing the questions, but I was like, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Welcome, viewers, to Riverdale and Back Again, the unofficial companion podcast for the fantastic show Riverdale. I am Velvet, and this is Rosal.
Hi.
And today we're covering episode 7 of season 1.
Do you want me to just do disclaimer? We are starting this episode extra late today.
Yeah, about 3 hours late.
About 3 hours late.
It's midnight. I'm hopped up on burgers and green tea. And a lack of sleep.
And we're believing this time maybe it will be an hour and a half.
We're going to try our best. But that intro took a very long time for me to get through.
It took us 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It's going to be like a minute.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We're doing great. That was the hard part.
Yes. Now I have to go back to my normal voice because whenever I read the notes, I straight go to the newscaster voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's your dark persona.
Yeah. Dark Velvet. I forgot my name. Stop laughing.
Okay. Laughing doesn't exist. Sorry. Okay.
We start out strong this episode. Jughead narrates, "What makes a place feel like home?" And we get a whimsical 1940s housewife tune playing. We see Jughead dressed in his original Archie Comics S sweater and iconic crown.
Mm-hmm.
He continues, "Is it warmth or familiarity? Some idealized make-believe version of the American dream?" And with this, we see Jughead sitting at the dinner table at the Cooper household, everyone dressed in 1940s attire. Alice and Hal are setting the table, and he continues, "Is it love and acceptance, or is it simple safety?" And here the camera pans to Polly and Jason, who are happily sitting together. Jason's alive. And I just have to say, Polly looks so good.
Yes.
This wig, the colors, phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it was her at first.
Oh, really?
I was like, who's that? She had like the bangs.
Yeah. It was like the straight cut.
Yeah. So it looks completely different, apparently, to me.
No, I get what you mean.
Then in the scene, Betty, who's sitting next to Jughead and appears to have an engagement ring on.
Oh.
Did you notice?
I did not.
She grabs Jughead's hand. Then Hal appears standing beside Jughead holding a carving fork and knife. Look, if you're on YouTube, look at that video. Look at this. Pay attention. Jughead takes the carving tools and stands to cut the huge ham. But first, he gets a quick flash of reality. His father is sitting in a recliner drinking. The house he's in appears dark and dingy. Jughead then returns to the 1940s scene, confused. He looks down to see the carving knife is no longer in his hand. Just then, Archie, it's telling me it's bedtime. My phone just told me it's time for you to go to bed.
Oh, no.
Woo.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Tomorrow's going to be super fun. Okay. He looks down to see the carving knife is no longer in his hand. Just then, Archie, who's wearing his original comic R sweater, walks up to Jughead and says, "Dude, why'd you stab me in the back?" The camera cuts to Betty and Alice, both creepily turning their heads and blinking with strange smiles on their faces. The head tilt, the horror movie head tilt. An eerie tone plays. Archie then turns and walks away from Jughead, and we see the carving knife stuck right between Archie's massive shoulder blades.
As written by Miss Grundy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had to channel Miss Grundy. An alarm clock starts beeping, and Jughead awakens in a dark room. It was, of course, a dream. But also, what do you think in this scene, Archie getting stabbed in the back by Jughead? What is he feeling guilty about? Is it dating Betty?
Oh, maybe.
That's the only thing I could think of. Unless, no. I was going to say, like, what we learned from this episode we watched today.
I can get it from this episode. But what's happened so far?
No, like,
he tried to save Archie from Grundy so far.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like he's really wronged him.
I have to assume it's Betty.
Yeah.
Because a little later in the episode, they have that short conversation where Jughead's like,
Yeah.
But that's like
in the future.
Archie, like, he rejected Betty.
Yes.
Multiple times. So it's like, no, Jughead. Archie, he's fine. He's fine. He's right where he wants to be, apparently.
Yeah.
Dumb Archie. Anyway.
Just had to get it in there.
I just had to. Okay, viewers, listeners. This episode, Archie's a little dumb, but still lovable. Me and Brazel just decided to watch the next episode right before we did this podcast, and I am very mad at Archie. So the criticisms this episode might be a little harsher because of what I saw today. The behavior I witnessed.
We know where it leads to.
Yeah. Anyways, Jughead continues narrating as he's checking his phone. It's 5:45 a.m. That's very early.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He says about home. Or is it none of those things? And it's a place where the captain of the football team is murdered. And here we see Jughead getting up, and he's in like a really cramped space. He slides on some flip-flops, grabs toothpaste from a small table, and on the table, we also see canned goods, a partially eaten strawberry Pop-Tart, and a mouse trap.
Oh.
Right next to his toothpaste.
That's wild.
Very gross. Couldn't have moved it. It's okay, not. Jughead. He continues, or maybe it's just a forgotten closet under a well-trod staircase where it's just you and the mice and the spiders like an extra in a Wes Craven movie. I looked up what exactly he might be referencing,
Yeah.
and all I could find is that Wes Craven, who is the director of like Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street, he often does like cameos where he puts himself as an extra. So I'm like, is he saying like he's like a rat or a mouse and a spider? I'm like thinking that too hard. I think I don't know what he meant. Actually.
I don't know what he meant. I
Yeah.
just wrote it because I like that he said spiders.
Yeah.
And that was about it.
I loved that quote, but right before he said Wes Craven movie,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, we're like Kevin right now. Oh, not another Wes Craven reference.
Here we see Jughead emerging from a small closet under a staircase in Riverdale High. A somber, edgy song starts playing as he makes his way through the school corridors. He goes to the locker room to shower, and while he's at the mirror brushing his teeth, he bends down to spit out the toothpaste, his mousetrap toothpaste. And when he stands up, he sees Archie's dumb, smiling face in the mirror. And this is where I put, we need to add that meme sound. The one that goes, when all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice. Oh god.
Jughead was enjoying his life.
He was kind like of. You know, I mean, he wasn't listening to music, but we were. Yeah. And the song was very like, but when you're like being edgy and cool, yeah, and enjoying your alone time.
Yeah, he was in the mood. And then
yeah. He was in the edgy mood, which we've all been there, you know. Yeah.
And then, Archie does not belong there.
Archie does not belong there.
Inserted himself.
He did.
Yeah.
And also, I did not like Archie in this scene. Let me just say, after the scene, it was fine. And then I think Archie was fine the rest of the episode. Anyway, so when Jughead sees Archie, he gasps so loud. Do you want to reenact it?
I don't remember how gasp.
It was like this. So
great.
It was like,
it took me to the
crazy.
Episode right now.
Archie like playfully asks him what he's doing there, and Jughead tries to brush it off. He says he's just taking advantage of the school's state-of-the-art facilities. Archie blocks the attempt to brush it off, and Archie asks him, "No, really, Jughead, what are you doing in here?" And I would just like to say, Archie, first of all, what are you doing here at 5:45 a.m. in the morning?
I know.
I know. I wrote this. I know you are the type of person to sleep as long as possible before you need to leave the house.
True.
He does not get up early. He's like you. I'm just kidding. Archie. And secondly, Archie, maybe try minding your own business.
True.
Actually, it's fine.
5:45 football practice is kind of crazy.
What are you doing?
But the rest of the team wasn't there.
No one was there.
So
it was just
Archie
being a creep. That's why I said this. Like, if the whole school was there, or like the football team was coming in to practice, totally fine. Archie was alone.
But if they all practiced, and then he was the only one who took a shower.
Yeah, why were you even there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I wouldn't believe that no one else would take a shower.
No, definitely not. Yeah. And I think it's also just like the locker rooms, right?
I think so.
But they would have also been in there just putting their stuff away. No one was there. It was just Archie. And that's why I hated him in this scene. Like, why are you ruining Jughead's vibe?
Truly.
I think he's going through enough without you being judgmental. Anyway. Jughead relents and brings Archie to his sad little Harry Potter closet. I don't know if you saw this, but there's like a chalkboard in the closet with a drawing.
Yeah, the hat.
Yeah, it's like a silly doodle of a mustachioed sheriff. I don't know. It's just wearing like a really big hat.
Really huge hat, yeah.
It's very cute. Did Jughead draw it, do you think?
I hope so.
I hope so too. I feel like he would do something like that. Yeah. So the camera also zooms in on a pile of books. Jughead is currently reading Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. I know Huckleberry Finn, and it doesn't seem to relate to the episode at all. But I did have to look up Metamorphosis because I had never heard about that one. And it's about a man who turns into a bug like me right here. He can no longer support his family financially because he's a bug. And they start viewing him with anger and disgust. And one of the main themes is exploring how society only views someone as valuable if they produce income, which comes into play this episode.
Yeah.
Very, very relevant.
The bug is so funny, though.
Dude, it's like a beetle type bug.
No, yeah, it is you. You are the bug.
I am metamorphosized.
True.
I am a useless pawn of society. No, I'm just kidding. I'm making a Riverdale podcast, so
yeah,
I'm actually very important.
Mama told me about this book like the other day, though.
I thought it was cool.
But no, I was like, oh, it really is that would you love me if I was a bug? Would you still love me if I was a bug? And the family basically said no, we would not.
Would you love me if I was a bug and I couldn't financially support you anymore?
The new anime.
The new anime, oh my god.
Oh gosh. Is the Huckleberry Finn just because he travels from like place to place? Is that what Huckleberry Finn is?
I mean,
doesn't he like go down a river or something?
Well, the whole premise of Huckleberry Finn is
I don't remember.
A slave escaped.
Oh.
And he's trying
Never mind then.
And he's trying to escape. And Huckleberry Finn, he knows like the law, this is illegal.
Okay.
But also slavery is bad.
Yeah.
So he wants to help. It's like an internal struggle between moral good and lawful good.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes with the moral good.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's relevant to Jughead in some ways, but not this episode specifically. Not that I could think of. It's very specifically like it's about race, Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't think this episode has that. But anyway. Do you think my tea's cooled off by now?
Let's try.
Let me finish this paragraph.
Just have you try it throughout the episode.
I'll let you know.
When is the perfect time for the...
Yeah, I think it's been like 15 minutes maybe since I've poured it.
We're at 25 minutes.
Oh. 35 minutes then, I'll
35 minutes, yeah.
Jughead explains to Archie that he was living in the drive-in before it closed, and things aren't good at home. Archie asks, "Your dad?" And Jughead says, "Yeah, he kind of fell off the wagon after your dad fired him, to tell you the truth." Ouch. Jughead continues to explain that his mom left with his sister Jellybean to live with her grandparents because his dad couldn't get his act together. Archie tells Jughead to come live with him, but Jughead brushes it off and says, hey, this is temporary and, he'll figure something out. He asks Archie not to tell Betty, and Archie says, "Betty? She's not going to care. If anyone's going to be a snob about it, maybe Veronica."
Throw Veronica under the bus.
Dang.
I know.
Jughead says, "Yeah, don't tell her either." School starts. They go their separate ways for now. That's all I have for that scene, which was a lot.
Yeah, I was just like, Archie, why are you throwing Veronica under the bus? Like,
I know, dang.
She hasn't done... I don't know. Okay, no, wait, I'm wrong. I am completely wrong. Because, okay, I remember her at the bleachers when she was pestering him the whole entire time. Okay, never mind.
She has been sassy.
Yeah. Okay,
but in Veronica's defense, he's saying that she would be snobby about Jughead living in a closet. I don't think she would be snobby.
No.
I think she'd be like, "Oh my God, why are you living in a closet? Come live with me."
Yeah.
I don't think she would like shame Jughead for living in a closet.
Yeah. Now Cheryl.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah. She would start calling him like closet monster,
True. True. It's still too hot.
35 minutes is still too hot.
Okay.
I do have it in like a thermos or whatever they're called.
Yeah. But we will check on it later.
we just started.
We'll see, like by the end of the episode, does it actually get to the proper temperature or not?
Yeah. Right now, like temperature wise, it's like 9 out of 10 hotness.
Okay.
Way too hot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you want to say what tea you're having? If people.
Oh yeah, I'm having green tea, but it has the honey citronella, citrus,
Oh yeah,
honey,
yeah.
honey ginger, citrus
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
stuff from Costco.
the goop.
The goop. It is goop. Yeah, it's kind of like a jelly type thing, but it has honey ginger and then like lemon rinds.
Yeah, lemon rinds.
Yeah, very yummy.
Mm.
I'm not sponsored by Costco.
No, I was just, if we're going to talk about this tea, people might as well know what kind of tea it is.
Yeah, we're not going to gatekeep the tea, you know. Next, we head over to the Pembroke with Hermione and Veronica and Smithers.
Oh,
the best character of Riverdale.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh?
Maybe. We have Nana Rose also.
Oh, true.
It's tough. It's tough between them two, honestly.
If they get married.
True. Power couple. It goes to the semi-formal.
Oh my god. Or Betty.
You're on varsity and I'm
Oh my god, she's in a wheelchair too.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, just her voice would okay, that right.
I love her voice.
Yeah, it's so good.
And Smithers, who's carrying in a tower of packages. Hermione asks what all the packages are, and Veronica basically says that she's shopping in retaliation. I can't go to sleep. I'm sorry. Got more important things to do. Veronica basically says that she's shopping in retaliation against her because Hermione forged her signature and, is cheating on her dad.
Yeah. Did you mention where she was shopping from?
I did. I have it right here.
All right.
One of the places that she shops, by the way, is called Glamazon. Which reminds me of RuPaul, of course.
Oh, yeah. True. The Airways.
Yes, which sucked. But hey. Hermione says they can't be overspending because the nest egg Irem left barely covers their apartment. And Veronica says, "Are you sure, Mother? Not even with your cushy new job working for your high school boyfriend?" Ooh.
I know, got her.
She did get her. She did. Hermione accepts defeat for now.
For now, definitely.
For now. Did you have anything?
I wrote nest egg because that sounded so weird.
The nest egg is such... I know what it is. I don't.
It's just like it's like this is our basic thing of means. Basically, they left us enough money to keep the apartment.
I from what I know, it's like it's like a chunk of money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But why did you have to say nest egg?
Yeah.
And then is there something? It reminded me of that Fabergé egg. There's a Fabergé egg later, right? Or am I thinking
yes, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not a Is Fabergé the real one?
Yeah, Fabergé egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's something else. Glamourgé egg?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know why they had to do that.
Yeah. Egg theme with the
Lots
lodges.
Of eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay. Now we're back at Riverdale High in the student lounge. Betty and Jughead are explaining the Polly situation to Archie, Veronica, and Kevin.
Oh, I do want to say so Veronica has a coffee cup.
Yes, always.
But also Archie has a coffee cup and he's eating like chips out of it or something.
He has a coffee cup, but he's eating chips out of it?
Yeah.
Archie would do that.
Did you see that?
No.
It was so weird. I don't know what chip it was because you can't see it.
Huh.
But he eats a chip. Do you want to see it? It's weird.
Yeah. I was going to say, I can't picture Archie drinking coffee. Oh, you're right. Something, yeah. Some snack thing. That's crazy. Very, very Archie coded, though. Archie ate. Fatty.
It's not going to have my audio, so it's just going to have you say fatty.
Let the record show.
I called Archie fat first.
Fat. All right, let me see. Betty says her parents don't want to get the police involved because they don't want the public to know that Polly ran away or that she's inflicted with a shameful condition.
Oh.
Meaning, of course, pregnant with Jason's baby. Betty's parents are also worried that given Polly escaped the same night her drug-infested car was set on fire, the police may connect the dots and accuse Polly of Jason's murder. It checks out. She did escape through a window, and a car was set on fire
It was
the same night.
a lot of coincidences.
Her
yeah.
car that had drugs. Not looking great. I get it. Archie asks who burned the car, and Betty says that the sheriff believes someone could have been following her and Jughead the night they found the car.
You have the line.
I do.
It's
Of
so
course.
good. It's
Of
so
course.
good. Okay.
Do you want to do it or me?
No, you could do it.
All right. Veronica replies to this. Oh my God. Honestly, guys, we should just move. It was actually like the most real line.
It was so good. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
It is. It's such a the delivery of it.
It's the
just,
delivery.
like-
So I don't think I can pick it as my favorite, but it was so good.
But you could.
I could. Technically, no one's stopping me. It's not illegal.
It's such a normal line too, though.
It
But
is,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Betty says that she's worried about Polly, and then Jughead puts his arm around Betty. Oh. Archie and Veronica see this display of affection, and they look taken aback. Archie and Kevin think Betty should go to the police anyway, and Jughead says basically the sheriff is corrupted and favors the Blossoms. Now here, what? Did you have something?
No, I just have the actual line, and it's just funny because they're he's like, your dad answers to a higher authority than God. The Blossoms.
You're right. That was a funny line. Now here we see a very suspicious looking Ginger.
Oh,
not a redhead. The girl named Ginger. Sorry. One of Cheryl's cronies.
yeah.
And she is side-eyeing their conversation.
Yeah, she's in like full green also.
She is in full green.
Sticks out.
Yeah. Roswell doesn't like the color green.
Well,
But he's sitting in my room,
specific shades of green.
which is entirely green.
I
It's
do
a
like,
nice green, though.
I do like this green.
Yes.
No, I hate like the neon.
Yeah, no, neon green
Yeah,
is...
yeah.
It's too loud. Ginger pulls out her phone and starts texting someone. Gee, I wonder who.
Oh.
I have no idea. And did you have anything?
Basically, Veronica just says, "Oh, how can we help?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to help, of
So
course.
Veronica's in on whatever Betty needs,
As she should.
as she
As
should be.
everyone should,
Yeah.
actually. The school bell rings, and now we're in the hallway with Archie and Jughead. Archie is asking if Jughead and Betty are romantically involved after seeing that shameful display of affection publicly in the student lounge.
Yeah. But he
Um,
didn't even like actually ask that. He was like, "Are you and Betty?"
Yeah, he just...
Like-
yeah.
Couldn't
So,
even
are you
muster
and
up the
Betty, like...
couldn't even muster up the courage.
And then Jughead's smart, so he knows what Archie's asking. And Jughead says, "We may have had a moment." Archie is... I don't know what he's feeling in this moment. He just like quickly brushes it off and says, "It's cool." You know, something like that.
Yeah, no, he's like, "Oh, it's totally cool. No worries. I was just curious." And then there's like an awkward pause.
There is a really
Yeah,
awkward
yeah.
pause. And I just want to reiterate, Betty was throwing herself at Archie.
Yeah, loved his music. Literally, they were going to get married.
Archie proposed to her
Yeah,
in second grade.
and Betty was down for it
Yeah, so they've been engaged
this whole
since
time.
they've been how old are you in second grade? Like 6? They've been engaged for 10 years. And Archie dumped her at the semi-formal.
I know. Well, even before, was it before that or after? You know, when he went up to her house, and then was like, "Oh, you're too perfect for me. I'll never be good enough for you." That was after the formal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the formal,
Yeah, broke her heart.
yeah, because she was like, "Oh, we could be a power couple," and he just like stares at her with his
Yeah, he
dumb
just stares
face.
at her,
And
guy
she
would say
knows.
anything.
She knows.
Yeah, Archie cannot ask a question.
Apparently not.
No.
He's just... Everyone needs to know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Everyone has to be a mind reader in Riverdale.
Oh my God. Archie, he changes the subject and he says that he talked to his dad, Fred, about giving Jughead's dad a second chance at the construction company. He says that Fred is going to call FP, but Jughead should talk to him too. And he's doing this because Jughead's living in a closet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why is he doing this? One of these days I'll get some sleep. I'll remember things.
I'll like flashback to you. Okay, where are we at now? We're at 41. It's been 5 minutes.
We're doing fine.
No, it's been 5 minutes since the last tea taste.
Oh, yeah. The tea is an 8.5 out of 10 on the heat level. Still too hot.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what my limit is. I guess
we'll see what the...
It's not 8.5. Now, in another part of the hallway, Veronica is confronting Betty about her possible romantic involvement with Jughead. Veronica asks if she saw a, quote, Riverdale High's very own Holden Caulfield put his arm around you. Which, of course, Rosal didn't know this.
No.
Which is rude.
No,
I'm just kidding. I think he would like, I don't know. I don't know if you would like it, actually. But yeah, this is in reference to the anti-hero main character in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye, which is a book a lot of high schoolers read.
That I did not.
Yeah, you didn't, apparently. And Holden Caulfield, he's kind of like Jughead. He's like a little edgy.
But not Jughead.
He's not Jughead. Betty basically says that she developed some feelings for him because he was there for her during the crazy emotional situation with her family. And Veronica says, oh my God, swoon. Veronica.
It's such a good line.
We second it.
Yeah.
You know, and then she says something else and I hate it. That a girl.
Oh,
that a girl. That a girl.
True.
I feel like that's something you say to like your dog or your horse. That a girl.
You do kind of say that to your dog.
Yeah. I saw it happen with my own two eyes, but I can't picture Veronica Lodge saying that.
It does sound a little out of place. I just put that she's like, oh, I approve because he helped my girl travel turbulent waters.
Yes. Yes. Jughead helped Betty through turbulent waters.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that was funny.
It's a very Veronica line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also kind of once again bad because Jason was found in the river. So it's not great.
He drowned. Well, they thought he drowned in turbulent waters.
Yeah, so it's not the best. It's not the best thing to say, but
technically he didn't drown, so
no, I guess she's off the hook.
Yeah.
But some of the other stuff that she said.
She says a lot of questionable
things. At least we're
things.
Alive.
Veronica, no.
That was so funny, though.
Well, it was during that one dinner scene with Veronica, Cheryl, and the Blossoms, when Veronica was like, that's why I'm just so glad you guys get to say goodbye. And I was like,
so glad.
I don't know if that's like a good thing to say to someone having a funeral for their child. Because it's like, well, you didn't get to say goodbye to your dad who's alive in prison. You're going to get to see him again. Their kid's dead. Them saying goodbye is them burying him. Like, that's a little...
I didn't even think about that because everyone was so mean to Veronica in the...
That's the only reason I'm like...
In that dinner
I let
party?
It slide.
Yeah. It didn't even trigger to me.
They were being very mean.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine Veronica actually throwing shots about that. Of course, about their dead child. So I think she meant it seriously, which is just feels very out of touch.
Yeah,
but it's Veronica.
She did. Yeah, no, like she actually meant it, but
she was being nice.
Yeah, but the scale of stuff is just very weird in Riverdale.
Yes.
Yeah. Embezzlement and fraud isn't as bad.
No,
it's locking two people in the closet. So,
oh my God. All right, so now we head over to the sheriff's station where Sheriff Keller is telling Penelope Blossom that they're this close to a break in Jason's case. In walks none other than Cheryl, who acts very quickly. Cheryl, of course, got inside info on Polly from Ginger.
When she enters, though, because he's like, we're this close to break the case. And then Cheryl's like, speaking of breaks...
Oh, because she's on like a break.
Well, because he said break.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she's like, speaking of breaks, but it reminded me of speaking of bodies.
Oh my god, that was
Kevin.
from Betty.
Yeah, that was from
That
Betty.
was from Betty.
But it was just it was kind of similar, the speech
Speaking of
pattern for it.
breaks,
Yeah,
it was similar.
It wasn't, this one wasn't as funny, but I'm just, it kind of hit the same thing.
Yeah, they definitely have like, they repeat certain talking patterns in the show. It's the writers,
which I didn't
guess.
notice
Yeah,
until this time,
because we're like really deep diving,
like analyzing it. Yeah.
Cheryl, of course, got inside info on Polly from Ginger. And what is Cheryl doing with this information? She's trading it with her mom in return for being allowed to be in the River Vixens again. Smart. Penelope accepts. So Cheryl tells them that Polly escaped the, quote, loony bin the same night the car was set on fire. And thus, Polly must be the murderer. Cheryl tells the sheriff that she already tweeted this out to her minions. So the pressure is on. Very quick turnaround.
True.
I think it was just last episode that Penelope was like, you can't be in the River Vixens anymore.
And just instantly was like, Cheryl got it back instantly. What's funny is I love Penelope's reaction when she's like, oh, she was like, good Lord, fine.
She did. Like rolled her eyes.
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh gosh. But yeah, Cheryl gets stuff done.
Yeah. She's very smart.
Yeah.
Like in an evil way. But we love her.
She knows what she wants. I guess that's what the would be. Because you could use that for good or evil.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So we cut back to Riverdale High's hallways where Kevin is in a gay panic.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God.
Yeah. He is running up to Betty and Veronica and he says, Cheryl just tweeted, hashtag Polly Cooper killed my brother, hashtag nowhere to hide, hashtag sharpen your pitchforks. Hashtag Polly Cooper killed my brother.
That's great.
Crazy hashtag. Betty says that they need to go find Polly before the Blossoms do. And then we get the Riverdale title screen.
Ooh.
Dun-dun.
Hashtag Polly Cooper killed my brother is amazing. It reminds me of the the old Drag Race, like where they put hashtags everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's hashtag shoulders should match them hips.
Yes.
Like,
I remember that. That was kind of funny.
It was kind of funny, but it gave that.
It was, yeah. Overly long hashtags.
That no one is going to type.
Yeah. Who's going to find that? Now we head over to Jughead. He is standing in front of a sign that reads Sunnyside Trailer Park. And we get a glimpse of the outside of his family's trailer. Did you have anything about the trailer on the outside?
Nope.
Okay. I saw like a fish statue or something.
I think there's like a green chair or something.
Yeah, I saw chair, mailbox.
Nothing I really noticed though.
Nothing that stood out.
Just a pile of trash kind of.
Yeah. Jughead walks in and the place is littered with empty beer bottles.
Yeah, as he opens the door, like a beer bottle like gets hit by the door and rolls out.
Yeah. Other things I noticed, if you didn't, the TV is standing on cardboard boxes.
Amazing.
Which to me they looked empty.
Oh.
To me, I don't know how you would know, but they just did. They looked empty to me. And also next to the couch is, I believe, a stand with an ashtray.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what that was.
The ashtray or the thing on the ashtray?
The thing on the couch. I was like, is that like weird moldy food? I didn't know what that was.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Because on the ashtray thing itself,
yeah,
I saw 2 cigarettes on it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also like a weird mystery item. On first glance, I thought it was like leftover old chicken or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. We're going to have to do another Josie level interrogation on the big screen. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to find out. Enhance.
Zoom enhance.
True.
While Jughead's looking around, FP walks in. He's coughing, looking a bit shabby, and holding a glass of whiskey. Upon seeing Jughead, FP says, "The prodigal son returns." Jughead came to ask if he would consider going back to work with Fred Andrews. FP said that Fred already called and he already declined the offer. His reason being, what kind of man would I be if I went back, hat in hand? And Jughead says, for starters, a man with a job. FP is still resisting, and Jughead basically says he should take the offer. Fred is willing to give you a second chance. FP says, willing, huh? That's generous of him after all the crap he pulled on me. And as far as we know right now, FP was fired because he was stealing materials from the company. So, Jughead starts laying on the guilt thick and says it's not too late to get the family back together.
Mm-hmm.
Go to work. Save the family. Stop being a bug.
Oh, true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He's
a bug now. He's me. Now we're in Evers Green Forest.
Yes.
Which is kind of hard for me to say.
It's, yeah.
Evers Green.
Isn't it usually like Evergreen Forest?
Evergreen.
Yeah,
but this one's
Evers. Evers Green.
Edgar Ever Never Evers Green.
Never Neverland.
Oh my god. So yes, now we're in Evers Green Forest at the search party for Polly. In attendance are the main characters. And then
the characters?
Well, wait, you know what they are. And then there's Josie and the Pussycats, Alice and Hal.
The main characters.
Yes. And I think Reggie's there. And then a few random people.
Some of the jocks are there, yeah.
Yeah, a few of them. Betty and Jughead are giving instructions to the group. And the search party starts searching. And about 2 seconds in, we get a shot of Alice stumbling through the dense foliage, swinging her purse around, absolutely beside herself.
Oh, that's so good.
I love that scene.
I know. The tree, it was like a vine. It wasn't even, it was like the smallest little twig of a tree that was attacking her. Yeah, and she was fully...
Yeah, she was falling over.
Yeah.
Swinging her purse.
Hal had to hold her up.
She's screaming for Polly.
Yeah, screaming for Polly.
Alice.
The performance of a lifetime, right?
No one's looking. You're in a forest.
But she's like, I'm in it.
I love Alice. We get a quick conversation with Betty and Archie. He is apologizing for not being there for Betty. And I hate to do this, but in Archie's defense, he did ask to help last episode.
Oh.
At the table, the lunch table.
Mm-hmm.
Betty and Jughead were having a side conversation right next to Archie.
Yeah.
And Archie's like, what are you guys talking about? Is there any way I can help? And they said no. So it's you don't have to apologize. They excluded you.
Well, also too, didn't Archie got caught for something, right? Right before that. Oh, it's because Archie got caught kissing Miss Grundy in front of the thing. And then that's why I was like, oh, that's probably why Jughead didn't want him.
Oh, they said no
for the stealth mission.
For the stealth.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So he did offer, but also he is a liability.
No, there's good reason to why they denied him. But I'm just saying, I don't feel like Archie needs to apologize.
Yeah.
He offered to help. It's not his fault. He's huge and dumb.
Yeah. He can't help himself.
Just who he is. Oh, I wrote Jughead said he was too dumb and muscular.
Wait, he said that?
I put
oh my god, that's so funny.
I put, which in Archie's defense, and I hate defending him, he did ask to help. Jughead said he was too dumb and muscular to help.
That's so good. Also, okay, this scene specifically is the worst scene for them being the search party, because they are all, it's Archie, Betty, Jughead, Val, and then there's 2 people behind them, I think, also.
Kevin and Veronica are there too.
Yeah, are they in part of the group right now?
Yeah, I think
are they
so.
in a different section?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe they're in a different section.
I think they're in a different section, but there's like, I think there's another 2 people behind them
Mhm.
or whatever, and they're just like slowly walking down the river. Like Alice is in the forest, trekking the forest
Yes,
right
Alice
now.
is stumbling.
Yeah. And then, but the rest of them are just having like a nice little walk down the river. They're not going to find Polly
No.
whatsoever. And then also, I just really like that Val, who is behind Archie, pulls out some binoculars
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you told me that.
while they're standing at the river. And I just don't know why I find that really funny, but maybe it's the lack of them looking for Polly.
Yeah.
But it's
So they're
just,
having a nice stroll by the river, and Val is bird watching.
yeah, kind of.
Oh, Polly.
They'll never find her
No,
like this.
no
At
one's
least
trying.
them. At least this group.
Not this group. I mean, Archie's in this group. We then cut to a quick conversation between Kevin and Veronica. Kevin asks how the, quote, Cold War at home is going. Veronica says, I don't know why I wrote this. Veronica says things are at a standstill and she's waiting for the enemy to make their next strategic strike. It was very intense.
It was. Yeah.
But Veronica says that whenever she needed to rile up her mom, she would go dancing with her fave celebrity gal pal,
Mm-hmm.
her best gay,
Yeah.
not her best gay friend or
No,
anything, just
best
my
gay.
best gay.
Yeah.
And some dim-witted, sexy, disposable arm candy, which here in Riverdale would be Josie, Kevin, and she chooses Reggie for the disposable arm candy. And we see Reggie seemingly taking a selfie where he's like using his finger to force a frown, you know? And why are you here? Why are you in this search party, Reggie?
He also is not going to find anyone.
He doesn't care. He's like, oh, so sad. Polly's missing. Like, what? Why would you join, Reggie?
Reggie was also in the book. So
Yeah, he was also in the book.
Yeah.
In the notebook, the bad notebook. But apparently we're okay with Reggie.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to say though, like at the start of this scene though, it was kind of funny when for Kevin and Veronica or whatever, but Kevin's like looking at a compass and is like confused by it. Did you notice
Yes,
that?
he
Like he's
is.
like, hold on.
Yeah,
He
he pulls it out and he's like, what?
Yeah, he's like, what direction am I going? And also Veronica has a coffee in this scene.
She does.
So
She's
just
holding a coffee.
Once again, always has a coffee.
All she does is
in
drink
every
coffee.
Yeah.
No food. Kevin asks if they should also invite Betty.
Like a good friend.
Like a good friend.
Yeah.
Kevin's thinking of Betty.
Kevin's got Betty's back.
Yeah. Because she could probably use a distraction. And just then, Veronica spots something, points, and says, I think she might be a tad busy.
Yeah. When she said this, before what they actually show, what did you think they were going to show? Because I thought 100%
it was going to be her and Jughead.
Kissing, right?
Yeah. I thought they were going to be like making out by the river or something.
I 100% thought that's what it was going to be.
Well, it's a scene with Veronica.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be something like, fun or whatever. The camera pans to the blossoms. They are parading through the forest wearing their finest fox hunting attire, equipped with a few adorable foxhounds. Why are they wearing this? I love the outfits.
I love the outfits.
What are you doing? The hats?
Amazing.
It's amazing.
I know they're in the fox hunting outfits, and then everyone else is in like business like the
rest of them.
I mean, like Alice and them. They're all in like
they are wearing.
They're all in like business
attire.
stuff. Yeah, because like Veronica's wearing like a weird little like beret thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah. What are you guys doing? Put on some jeans and a t-shirt.
I know. No, they're on like businesswoman attire, and then the other ones are in hunting gear.
Hunting gear, fox hunting gear. Like, why?
It's crazy. They were like, oh, finally I could pull this outfit out.
Kind of. I was gonna say, Rosal, like, if we had that much money,
I mean,
we would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, maybe not.
When would we ever go outside.
Truly.
Not in the summer.
Yeah. But we do need the candelabra
We do need the candelabra.
gown
It gets very dark in this house.
just to walk up and down stairs.
Of course. The one staircase. The Blossom search party and the Cooper search party angrily walk up to each other.
Yeah. Oh, what's also interesting is just all of the Cooper group just like regangs up. Like everyone who's part of that first search group all of a sudden regrouped together.
They congregated.
Yes.
And Hal is like holding his arms out. Like,
it's like, what?
Like, what? Yeah. Like, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So they walk up to each other and Penelope asks Alice Cooper, where is she? Where's Polly? And we get a great line from Alice here. She says, you think if I knew that, I'd be out here with the mosquitoes? Which is so true. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like she's searching for Polly.
She's all of us right now.
The Blossoms reveal that they know about Polly's escape, and they're blaming her, of course, for the car being set on fire and for Jason's murder.
Yeah.
Penelope says a crazy line.
Yes.
She says, the noose is tightening around your murderous daughter's neck. Wow.
So good.
Whoa, girl. That's crazy. Alice is staring down Penelope in that uniquely Alice Cooper way. And if Alice Cooper ever looks at you like that, be aware that she will get you in some way, somehow. You just see like the ideas in her head, you know? Love Alice and Penelope.
But Alice.
Alice is the best.
I know. So right after the noose is tightening around her neck thing, yeah, they look at each other or whatever. But then Penelope's like, I know it. Sheriff Keller knows it. And then Sheriff Keller's like, hold on now.
He's like, hold on now.
And then Penelope's like, I swear when we find Polly, and we will find Polly, the whole town of Riverdale will know.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
I did like that when the sheriff said,
the sheriff's
hold on now.
Wait a second.
Slow down. We cut now to Alice and Betty sitting in an empty church. Alice is fixing her makeup.
Yeah.
And we get another not so subtle CoverGirl advertisement.
Yes.
Did you want to explain more about it? She's like holding it out. It's like it's a compact.
Yeah, it's a compact. It's called Outlast All Day.
Outlast All Day.
Yes. And she's like holding it throughout this entire scene, actually. But yeah, she has the Outlast like compact. Outlast All Day compact.
All day.
But throughout the scene, she's holding it like up.
With
like
her arm
arms
outstretched.
Out. Yeah. And then it keeps cutting between the back of it. So it'll show her and it'll show the Outlast All Day that is written on the back of the top of the little clamshell thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like POV of Alice, basically.
Like looking at Betty.
Yeah, and it'll show like the mirror in the compact, but then like Alice's eye will be in it.
Yes.
It
was
this whole entire scene.
It was pretty good though.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Cinematic.
So far our favorite CoverGirl advertisement.
Truly.
I already bought the Outlast All Day. No, I'm just kidding.
Got the corner on the market of it.
Yeah.
Sold out everywhere.
Alice explains that they are in damage control mode, but thankfully they have information that the Blossoms do not, meaning Polly's pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Betty says, I don't know if I can do this. And Alice says, oh, you can, and you will.
So good.
You'll be standing right beside me and your father, a united front against the holiest of backdrops. Let's see the Blossoms try to smear us then. Betty sighs heavily.
Heavily. So good.
Oh, you can.
Oh, you can. And you will.
And you will.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also like midway through, because she's like applying powder. I'll mention that. But then like halfway through that conversation, she switches to like applying lipstick also.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah.
She's getting ready.
Which I'm assuming that's also CoverGirl.
It has to be.
But like what color is it? Pink Perfection or Seduce Scarlet?
Seduce Scarlet. I think she usually wears like a pink one.
Yeah.
The next scene is the public announcement from the Coopers. Well, Alice in front of the church.
Yeah, they're like on the steps, and
Yes.
literally like the crowd is filled.
Yeah. Like, when did they plan this announcement? Because we were just at the search party.
Yeah. Moments ago.
Just seconds ago.
Yeah. Then they traveled to the church.
Somehow. I thought the church was still part of the search party scene, and I was like, oh, there's just like a church in the forest, I guess.
Yeah. Well, also too, Hal wasn't there in the church with Betty.
He wasn't in the church.
And now he's here.
He's here now. So where was Hal?
So we don't know.
Alice explains to the crowd that the rumors surrounding Polly are false. And Polly was beside herself when she learned of Jason's death.
Yeah, Cheryl rolls her eyes.
Yes. The biggest eye roll. Oh my God. Catching up to me. I need to be able to drink this green tea to give me energy. It's too hot. But then Alice announces that Polly is pregnant with Jason's baby. The crowd gasps. The Blossoms are stunned.
Yes.
Alice got him.
She was like, Polly wouldn't hurt a fly. Also,
I hate that line.
So, well, we'll see if Polly does hurt a fly ever. I don't remember. We'll see what happens. Yeah. But also, too, when she says that Polly was pregnant, the two, like Clifford and Penelope, look just like annoyed, or like they're going to try to stop her, or I don't know. They look kind of like bugged by it.
I don't know what their emotion was.
Yeah. But they looked a little bit more like on the bugged or angry side. Yeah. And Cheryl's like full on like kind of crying though.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I just wanted to say that the parents and Cheryl's reaction are kind of different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Alice is like, Polly, darling, if you're watching this, please come home. Alice was waiting on the performance of a lifetime here.
Yes.
As she always is. But specifically,
even when she's in the forest. Yeah.
She's ready for any paparazzi camera to... She's like, I'm ready for the register.
Exactly. Yeah. She imagines that someone has a camera on her at all times, which she's filming a show. So anyway, I was going to say, I hate that quote, she would never hurt a fly.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever someone says that person's like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Now we get the iconic scene transition only reserved for when the show wants us to know that it's raining. Last time we saw this was right before the pep rally.
Yes. And this is the exact same transition.
It's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're with Betty and Jughead. It's nighttime now. Betty says, you didn't have to walk me home. And Jughead says, there's a killer on the loose, remember? Very cute. They are holding hands. Did you write down what Jughead?
Yeah,
it's like very funny.
Yeah. He's like, there's a killer on the loose, and he's like, besides, isn't this what people like us? Sorry,
that's so funny.
Who have gone through what we've gone through do?
I think he's trying to say like, isn't this what boyfriends and girlfriends do? But it's like,
but he's
so
struggling
awkward.
so hard. I don't think I could I can't recreate Jughead's thing like super well. But
no, it was very awkward. But it's cute though.
Yeah, but then right after that line, then it cuts to them holding hands.
Yeah, so now they're holding hands, and
then he was like, I think they're just walking, right? And Betty like gives like a look or something.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I mean, what is it? Besides everything.
True though. Yeah.
It was such a funny line.
Like,
too.
What's wrong? But there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Betty starts saying that she feels guilty for telling Polly the truth. Because essentially that caused Polly to run away. Yeah. Jughead reassures her that she did the right thing. And then Betty starts to tell a story about Polly.
Yeah. We get some Polly lore.
Apparently, Polly ran away before when she was 9 years old after a big fight with Alice Cooper, her mom. Alice arguing with a 9-year-old is so funny.
I want to see that.
You know, she doesn't hold anything back.
I know.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
treats everyone the same. Grieving mother, 9-year-old.
They're
all
all
the same.
equal. Yeah.
Apparently, Polly was gone for hours, and the whole neighborhood was looking for her. Jughead asks how far Polly got. When Betty gets an idea, a light bulb goes off. Betty excitedly kisses Jughead, says thank you for walking her home, and runs off. I think they hug, right? Do they hug? Oh, they kiss. I think they just kiss.
Yeah.
And so Betty runs off, and Jughead looks super happy.
So happy.
Yeah, it's so cute. We then see Betty entering her house. The lights are out. No one is home. She grabs a flashlight, which, when we watched this episode together, Russell immediately said, "What was that? A lightsaber?"
Wow, you have a quote for me?
That's my favorite quote of the episode.
Exactly. Oh my god, I don't even like Star Wars. I'm sad that I said that.
It was just so funny because you were like, I was making fun of you, and you're like, well, flashlights are usually matte black or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you've never seen a metal flashlight.
No. I honestly haven't. Because, like, the one that, like, Luke has also, it's like a little mini black one also.
Russell.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, I think they have metal ones in Phasmo also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very popular. Very,
they are.
Standard, you might say.
Well, I only see, like, the black ones. So.
I just also like the lack of critical thinking.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I do that all the time, but it's like, it's dark.
It was just the shape was weird.
It was shaped like a flashlight.
It was just, it had so many like divots in it. You know what I mean?
Flashlights do.
No, but not all of them do.
I'm never going to let Russell live this one down.
Yeah.
Like how you got me killed in Phasmophobia that one time. When you were like, the ghost is here.
Oh, yeah. Is that when we were playing with Cheesecake?
Yeah, with Cheesecake.
Yeah. Cheesecake doesn't let me live that down either.
He shouldn't.
It's over for me.
Next, we see Betty turn on a dusty, dingy light. So I guess she didn't need the flashlight.
You know, it was weird too. Also, the light, like it was one of those where you like pull the little thing and the light turns on.
Yeah.
But then she turned it on with a switch.
It was, yeah.
And I don't know if they do lights that do both of those, but I'm guessing they do. But it's just kind of weird that it had like the little pull thing. But then she also turned it on outside when she wasn't in the room.
Yeah, so it was like a switch on the hallway or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if lights do that, but I was just
I
like,
have no idea.
It was weird that it had both of that.
Yeah, I saw that. So Betty creeps up some stairs, entering the house's attic.
Yes.
She calls for Polly. No one answers. Let's just remember. She calls out for Polly.
Yeah.
No one answers. She looks around the attic, and me and Rosal spotted a Ouija board.
Yes.
Some haunted dolls.
Those dolls were creepy.
First.
I know.
Disturbing. A mannequin with a white dress.
Yeah. Oh, there also was like a little dollhouse also.
Yes, with the dolls.
But the dollhouse kind of looked like the house that they live in.
Oh.
Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
It kind of looked really similar, like the same shape.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I was like,
I think I saw a loom.
Oh, that's cool. I did not see that.
It was something like that. But yes, it did look like a Phasmophobia map.
It did.
Especially with the Ouija board.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Alice allowing a Ouija board in her house.
No, not at all.
No.
They were like, let's just get the creepiest things and place it in this attic.
Yeah, there's no way.
It was the past owners.
Maybe. Betty jumps at the sight of something, which was just her in a mirror. And I've done that before.
Yeah.
I have. I think it's like, you watch a scary movie at night.
Yeah.
And then you're just on edge.
No, I get what you mean. I always I'll be scrolling on TikTok and I get like those like creepy things.
Yes.
And then it's always like, don't look down the hallway.
Oh,
like there's a thing. And then I'm like, I always have to go to the restroom.
And you're like,
and I'm like, look. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh.
That's creepy. Yeah. I hate getting those videos in the dead of night.
Yeah.
It makes it so much worse.
I know.
The Skinwalker ones creep me out. Not like
yeah,
those ones.
the Skinwalker ones. No, I always just get like something in the hallway or like, and I'm like,
Or
dude,
Russell.
I don't want this right now. Like,
I don't need this.
I don't need this
I don't need
currently.
this in my life.
Yeah, but now we got multiple animals running around, so
yes, we're protected.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Betty looks around a bit more when we see another figure step into the mirror. It's Polly. She grabs Betty and covers her mouth while shushing her. Why, Polly? Why? Betty just called out for you.
Yeah, I know. She could have just said, "I'm here."
You could have just said, "I'm here." Anything. You knew she was alone.
Yeah.
Betty, she was like, "It's okay. It's just me," or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, she is like, "I'm alone." I think she's like, "Oh, the parents aren't here." Yeah. Or something like that.
Polly had every opportunity to say anything.
Yeah. And she was like, "This is the best course of action."
She grabbed Betty from behind and covered her mouth.
Yeah.
It was very violent. And Betty was like, or Polly was like, shh, shh. Like she wasn't going to scream and no one's home.
Yeah.
Anyway, the scene cuts to Betty wrapping Polly's ankle. They're still in the attic.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of crazy that she's wrapping her ankle though?
Yeah.
Because, okay, so when we saw the window.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we saw the window that was cracked, like if you stood up near that window, I feel like your arm would have gotten gashed where the blood was. Right?
Yes.
You get what I mean? It wasn't like near the leg. It was like near your upper body where the blood glass was at.
Let me remind you though. Yeah. That when you're jumping out a window, you're jumping.
Yeah. Oh no. So she flipped out the window. Right?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like her legs flung up as she rolled out that window.
So she like ran and like kicked the window out.
Or that, yeah.
Or she flipped.
I feel like she would have like dived out of it.
Oh, you think she dived? Okay.
And then her legs kind of went up. But like, okay, was she on the first floor? Was she on the second floor?
Second, I think.
Yeah, so how did she how did her legs hit that high though? That's my thing. Because okay, so in the scene we only see her like wrap her like ankle.
Yeah.
And I don't see any other bandages on her.
No, she's completely fine. Whose blood was that?
Yeah, whose blood was that?
Not hers.
Because the blood was on 2 pieces of glass.
Yeah, it was on both sides of the window.
So like
her arm should be bloody.
Yeah, no, I'd expect an arm. Like, you know, if you jump out, it's like, okay, like
Your arms are on the side of you.
Arm hit it.
Of course.
But like her, I don't know how she had to like cannonball out of there.
I guess when I picture it, I picture like.
Do you think she kicked it?
No, I picture like a quarterback football player or whatever, just like barging through, like with their shoulders.
Yeah.
And like.
But her ankle still had to.
Well, like when I think of barging through a window, their body would still be upright.
Yeah.
So when they fall, they land on their ankle, on their feet.
Yeah.
So then it would like twist. Honestly, I didn't care. I was just like, that's it.
I care.
It was just your ankle.
No, it seems too high no matter what. Even if she barged through it, where the glass was, it just does not seem.
No. Like, it was ridiculous.
Because where the glass, like that would not hit your ankle. That would be like your, like at worst, like your like torso.
Yeah.
Thing. Like.
I'm just saying, like she sprained her ankle, like when she landed on it.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean.
That's why I said you have to remember she like jumped out a window. Like,
oh, okay.
Jumped.
No, but where's the blood? Like,
no, that's valid.
That's all
she
I'm concerned
should be
about.
Bloody.
Where like I thought she was wrapping up. Oh, I guess she wouldn't be bleeding anymore. You're right.
Oh, you thought she was bleeding.
Well, I thought she had like a cut.
Oh, okay. See, that's not what I went to.
And Betty was like wrapping it up.
I went straight to like her ankles, sprained or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I went to.
Weak ankles.
But I see what you mean. Like you would immediately think she's bleeding because we just saw blood.
Yeah.
On the window.
Like,
and then like, how did your ankle get cut?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of us is wrong, but we both agree that she should be massacred,
bruised up or something.
Yeah,
like
she was fine.
She was unscathed.
Yeah.
Like the tiny, like I don't know if the blood was hers. Like I don't remember.
I don't remember.
So we'll see as it goes on.
She would have mentioned it though.
Yeah, maybe she like escaped and someone else jumped through the window.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't remember
It's
either.
possible.
But anyways, this blood thing is not lining up.
She has no blood on her.
No cuts.
Not a drop.
No singular band-aids.
No.
Whatsoever.
The bandage around her ankle.
Yes.
Is it
That's
bloody
not even for
or
a cut.
sprained? We don't know.
No, I didn't see blood even for that, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's probably sprained. I was just like so surprised about like how did her ankle like fly up that high? Like, that's what I was.
I was so confused when you're like trying to figure out how she sprained her ankle,
Yeah.
but you're trying to figure out how she cut it. I was like, what do you mean? Like she fell. She fell out of a window.
We're in two different conversations.
Yeah.
I agree. She would have hurt her foot. Definitely.
Yes. And if it was bloody, then that does not add up. Your ankle would not have been affected.
Yeah.
So Betty asks how Polly got in the house, and Polly says she wrote the book on how to get in and out of this house. And Dad left the cellar unlocked.
Yeah.
No,
So she was like bragging, and then it was like, well,
not this time. I just went through the cellar.
I just want you to know that I could break in and out of this house.
I was like, oh my God. Polly says she escaped because, Jason is never coming back. And she still wants to leave and raise her baby on some mystery farm upstate. Betty wants her to stay in Riverdale, but Polly says their parents want her to put the baby up for adoption. Betty says to give her a few days to figure out something for Polly that will keep her in Riverdale, because Betty doesn't want to lose Polly again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it drinkable? You're like, no, it's too cold.
Yeah, it's freezing. The tea is sippable. I would put it at like a 7.5 heat level. Sippable.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Not quite your preferred tea.
Not quite. Not quite. Now we head over to Andrew's construction. Fred is doing some paperwork when none other than FP walks in, and the crowd cheers. They have a little heart-to-heart. FP says it's not easy for him to come back here, but, quote, I just want my son to look at me and not see a piece of garbage, which was sad.
Yes.
But it just made me think of the book again, like that he's a bug.
He is a bug.
Yeah. Fred wants to make it work, so they shake hands, smiling. It was a cute scene, In walks Hermione. Fred introduces FP, saying, remember him? We went to high school together. And Hermione and FP are looking at each other like, yeah. Fred leaves to take a call. And then Hermione turns to FP and asks if this is another shakedown from the Serpents.
Oh.
And in case you forgot, FP is a Southside Serpent.
Yeah.
And he was the one dealing with Hermione firsthand with the drive-in deal or whatever it was. The money stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the Serpents sent her the snake in a box threat. But FP says no, that they're good. And Hiram settled up the difference with him. Hermione is still mad, asking what he's doing here, and FP says his son asked him to go straight. He said, Dudley Do-Right doesn't know I'm a serpent, so I'd appreciate it if you kept that to yourself. And then he says, the thing about snakes is, if you don't step on a snake, they have no reason to bite. And Hermione relaxes. I love Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
For Jughead. And this is why we cut this out, of course, but this is why I was confused about the episode we watched today. Because FP is like, Jughead doesn't know I'm a serpent.
Wait, I thought Dudley Do-Right was Fred.
Oh. Never mind.
I get what you mean, though. Because, yeah, Jughead was trying to make FP do the right thing also.
Well, because FP says his son asked him to go straight. And then he said Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
So, you're right, though.
He was
Dudley
just getting
Do-Right
a lot of info.
He was.
He was bouncing through everything.
No, thank you. That makes sense. I do love Dudley do right,
It
though.
is great.
Very funny.
But it turns out we discovered FP is not a bug. He's a serpent.
Yes. Yeah, he's not a bug. He's a snake. What's worse? I don't know.
Oh. So can a snake work? We will see.
Yeah. Can a snake provide financial support to their family? I don't know. All right, now we're back at the Cooper household at the breakfast table. Betty, this is another thing. Remember when Betty went to interview Miss Grundy for the spotlight teacher or whatever, and it was very clearly not. This is another one of those instances. We love Betty, but Betty asks her parents if Polly will be staying with them once they find her. And they're like, yeah, that's the plan or whatever.
Yeah.
And Betty asks, where will the baby sleep? And Alice says Polly has agreed to give up the baby for adoption. What? And then they say, her and Hal say it's the best only option to give up the baby. And then Alice asks, why do you ask, honey? And Betty's just like, oh, I'm just curious. And I know they had to do this for the story, but I think Alice would have quickly figured out that Betty knows something.
Yeah. Alice is too smart.
She's too smart. And the questions were way too,
obvious.
Suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she got away with it. So it's fine. We then cut to the student lounge where Betty is telling Veronica about the Polly situation. Betty says that maybe she could rent Polly an apartment. I was like, Betty, it's not that easy, Betty.
At 16.
Yeah, you can't actually do that.
How does she even have time also?
You have no time. You have no money. You're not an adult.
Yeah. She
No
has to
credit
carry
score.
Archie through school.
Yeah, she's busy with Archie. She has
busy.
a child.
Solving a murder.
I know. She got a lot on her plate. I don't think she needs an apartment. Not called a mortgage. Rent. There you go. Veronica says she's going to talk to her mom, for help. And Betty tries politely declining her help, but Veronica says that Polly needs medical care. Just then, Cheryl walks in and says she needs her family. Well, she also needs medical care. She's pregnant. Cheryl and Betty adjourn to an empty classroom. Cheryl wants to help Polly. Betty says that she doesn't trust Cheryl and that Cheryl thinks Polly is crazy. Cheryl says, I do. I think she's crazier than a serial killer on bath salts. But so what? Oh my God. Cheryl asks if Betty knows where Polly is. Betty says no, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. Cheryl immediately knows she's lying and says that Betty is the worst liar she has ever encountered. Betty gives in and says that Polly needs money. Cheryl basically says no problem, and she'll talk to her parents. Betty is, of course, not happy about them knowing about Polly, but Cheryl says now that Polly is pregnant with a Blossom baby, it changes everything. Now the episode gets really awkward. If you don't like secondhand tension or whatever, yeah. The pop scene.
Oh.
We have to, there's a lot to get to that.
Right before that. But yeah. Oh, no, that's part of the pops.
Yeah, it's the whole scene with.
All right, here we go. Whew.
We cut back to Andrew's construction, where Jughead and Archie are sitting in the office trailer.
Yeah. Fred
and FP walk in, seemingly in good spirits. Fred says FP is the hardest worker as always, and Jughead and Archie want to celebrate with dinner.
Yeah, because this was FP's first day working.
Yes, so they're all happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Fred looks very uncomfortable. He's just like, I know that face because I make that face.
Oh.
When someone asks me for something I don't want to do, I'm just like... FP agrees to go out to dinner and says he'll even pay for the bill. I think he says I'm game if you're game or whatever to Fred. And
Mhm.
Fred is peer pressured to doing this. So he reluctantly agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was like going to go on a date with Hermione, honestly.
It could have been something. It could have
And
been
he was
anything.
like trying to get out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. You could tell he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of what happens in the next scene. I think it was like
Because
Fred
of him.
knows
Yeah.
how he is, and it's like it's gonna be an issue. Okay, so now we head over to Pops. The four of them are having a great time. Fred still looks a bit uncomfortable though, as FP regales the boys about their own high school adventures. FP and Fred apparently fixed up a Volkswagen bus together, which they named the Shaggin' Wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a high point this episode.
Not a high point. Very classy. So they talk about the band twice.
They did.
I just kind of put it once. I put FP also revealed that they started a band in senior year called the Fredheads.
Yes.
I didn't touch on the other.
FP did say that before the band, like Fred was a nerd basically.
Oh, yeah.
Until he started the band and then he got all the girls. And then, yeah, Fred was like, we're awful. Or we were an awful band. And yeah, FP's like, yeah.
Yeah, we were.
We were pretty bad. But FP is like, that was the best time of my life, though.
Yes, FP is looking back on their high school years with fondness.
Yes.
Like that those were FP's golden years. And Fred is like, no. Like those were not golden years, you know? You could just tell. Fred tells Jughead that FP was known as a BMOC, which we did have to look up.
Yes.
And it apparently means big man on campus. So popular, I guess. Fred says that FP single-handedly defeated the rival football team, the Baxter High Ravens.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly.
No one else was playing.
It was just FP.
It was just FP.
And also, it'd be so cool for your high school mascot to be a raven.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Like everyone has to be goth.
True.
At that school, it's required. And I also was like, we had like a boring eagle.
Yeah.
And I was like, actually, it was a condor. But
Yeah.
in middle school, we had an eagle.
A lot of
I think,
birds.
right?
Yeah.
A lot of birds, yeah.
A lot of birds. Yeah. I had like a dolphin. And then I had a lion at one point.
I had the lion.
Yeah.
For elementary.
Gryffindor. Ugh.
Gryffindor. Boo.
Boo.
FP stops Fred and says that Jughead doesn't care about that kind of stuff, like football and sports or whatever.
Yeah.
Which to me was kind of off-putting because Jughead seemed totally happy with the conversation.
Well, even when Fred was like, oh, he was the BMOC, like FP was like, stop it. Like he was just trying to like downplay who he was in high school.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't know why, but
yeah, because it sounded like he was reminiscing. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, never mind. Like,
well, it just felt like kind of subtly shading Jughead. I don't think he was, but it was like Jughead was like smiling and having a good conversation.
Oh, I didn't take it like that. I just took it like FP didn't want to like make him like he was like embarrassed that he was good at that time.
I see what you mean. Oh, yeah. That's probably more what it was. FP asks if Jughead still has his nose in a book or typing away. Jughead is obviously feeling awkward, so Archie decides to step in and he says yes, that Jughead writes the school newspaper with Betty. FP is intrigued and starts asking about Betty, and Jughead quickly changes the subject. And here's when things get really tense. So Pop walks over to hand the bill to the table, and earlier FP said he would pay the bill.
Yeah.
But Fred,
in front of everyone says it.
Yeah, he said
everyone knew that. I just want to say
everyone was aware.
Yeah.
That
it was on FP.
FP intended to pay the bill. But when Pop came to give the bill, Fred like quietly took it.
Yeah.
And started giving it back to Pop. So FP is offended and says it was supposed to be his treat. And Fred says in a friendly tone that he can pick up the bill next time. And Pop starts to walk away. FP turns around and yells for Pop to come back. Jughead's face is just like, oh no.
Yeah.
And Jughead like quickly grabs his wallet and offers to pay. And FP like snaps at him and says, "Put your goddamn money away."
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, whoa. Dang. Fred tells FP to take it easy. And then FP says, "You owe me this." What? What's that
Oh.
about? Fred relents and FP pays the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred also, okay, he says, do you have the line at the end?
About the milkshake?
Yeah, it was it's such a bad line from Fred though, because he's like, I would have gotten another milkshake if I knew. And it's like, you did know.
Yeah.
Like, because FP said that he was going to pay at the start. I know he was trying to like break the tension.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole reason for it. But it was just kind of like if you just like read the line word for word.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I don't know.
Well, I get why FP was offended.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was like he literally said he's going to pay and then Fred like stole it from him.
Yeah, that wasn't nice of Fred. I think, of course, Fred was trying to be nice. You know, he had good intentions because he knows FP doesn't have a lot of money or whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, FP wants to look good in front of Jughead, his son. And Fred, like, took it away and made it a big scene, basically. I mean, FP made it a big scene, but Fred didn't have to do that.
Yeah. It was awkward scene. Oh, also, I do want to mention this, but okay, so Pops does walk up to the tables and drops off the check. I just want to mention this for the other episode when it was the Adventure Scouts.
Oh, yeah.
And the dad like got up to go pay
for
the singular milkshake he bought his son.
You're right.
And then Jughead was able to go and sneak in and then talk to him.
You're right.
But all of a sudden, Pops now has time to hand off checks to everyone. I just thought that was kind of funny.
That's true.
We don't know what the real way to pay at Pops is.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Maybe we'll never know.
It's possible. Now we head over to the Pembroke, where Veronica is dressed in clubbing attire. Hermione does not want Veronica to go clubbing, especially on a school night. But Veronica says she has a get out of jail free card. Hermione is fed up at this point and asks Veronica what she wants. Veronica says she wants Hermione to admit that she forged her signature on the land deal.
Well, it was even funnier than that because she's like, I want you to confess. And then Hermione's like, yes, I kissed Fred Andrews. And she's like, no, like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
The other thing where you forged my signature. Like,
yes. Yeah. Veronica is more mad about the signature thing right now. But Veronica's upset because she doesn't want her dad to think that she betrayed him. So Hermione says that she will tell Hiram, but she can't do it right now because it's in the middle of the night and he's in prison.
Yeah.
That's why she can't do it. Just let the record show. Veronica was not taking that as an answer, which is very unreasonable. And Veronica leaves. I think when Veronica is one step away from the door, Hermione stands up and screams.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Ronnie, do not go out that door.
Like she's already out the door.
Yeah, she's already like gone. Yeah. Like she waited too long for her to
She waited so long.
Yeah. Like she was actually outside that door already.
She was.
Oh, that's so funny.
Now we get to the club.
Yes.
Where Veronica's group is dancing with very loud music.
Yeah, it's called The Roving Eye.
The Roving Eye.
Yes.
Crazy name. And if there's one place you'll never catch me or Rosal,
it's the
club. It's the Roving Eye, yeah.
Specifically.
That's a nightmare location for me.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
I hate dancing
and loud
music and drunk people. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're
I don't hate drunk people, but just
but like being around, like it's
a lot
of people,
overstimulating.
Yeah. It's like a theme park, but even
in the worst
crazier.
Way.
Yeah.
There's no roller coasters or funnel cakes.
Yeah.
So what am I doing here?
Yeah. But yeah, unlike us, they are having the time of their lives there.
They're having a great time.
Yeah.
And yes, after they dance, they go to sit down at a private booth.
Oh, yeah.
They're all very drunk and very sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin asks Veronica if any of this going Black Swan is helping at all. And I did not like that reference. Go ahead.
Oh, there's something before that, but I just like that when they go sit down or whatever, Josie's like, you better hydrate. You left your body on the dance floor.
Oh my God, I know. Oh yeah, and she says to hydrate while she's tipping an alcoholic beverage into Veronica's mouth.
Yeah, and then Veronica's like, I wish I could leave my body sometimes. Leave Riverdale, which once again, she's talking about leaving the town. Leave everything.
Oh my God. Yeah, Veronica's being a little dramatic.
Yeah, who would want to leave Riverdale?
I know. You have pops.
But then, yeah, that's when Kevin
asked Veronica if any of this going Black Swan is helping at all. And yes, I don't like that reference from Kevin. It doesn't make sense.
I have not seen the movie.
She is a ballerina.
Yeah.
And she's basically just overpressured to be a good ballerina.
Oh.
And so, starves herself, does all that horrible stuff. And she has a psychotic breakdown.
Oh.
A psychotic breakdown.
Which is clubbing.
Actually, now that you put it that way. But it's like, okay, Veronica's not having a psychotic breakdown.
Yeah.
She's like
having a great time
against her mom.
Like, yeah.
It's fine. I guess. It could have been better. So Veronica starts talking about what happened when her dad got arrested.
Do you have the line?
Yeah, not like the quote, but the line. I was eye rolling this whole conversation. Veronica says the police, lawyers, judge, the court took everything from them. Their houses, plural, cars, plural, club memberships, plural, and their yacht.
Yeah, singular.
Singular.
Yeah.
No. And that earned a huge eye roll from Josie. And same. You cannot tell a sob story and mention a yacht. You can't do it. You can't.
Oh my gosh.
So Veronica continues. She says, I'm not kidding, the clothes off our backs. So you're telling me they stripped them naked?
Yeah. That is what happened.
She said she's not kidding.
Not kidding.
Like it actually...
Yeah, and Josie's like, what? Like, I don't know if she's like feeling sympathy or she's just like, what the heck is happening? But
yeah, I mean, after that big eye roll,
Josie is shocked.
Josie is shocked either way. And then we get a great line from Veronica.
A great line.
She continues. Anyway, my mom sat me down on the edge of my canopy bed and she told me not to cry. So they didn't take her canopy bed.
Yeah.
They took everything.
But she says everything got taken from her.
Everything. Even the clothes off their backs.
Yes.
Except the canopy bed.
Yeah. But they're very like this because Hermione also is like, I only trust half the people in this town. I only trust you, Fred.
True.
So, the Lodge women. Far.
There's something.
It's just really funny. So
it is.
We'll see if Hiram talks like this.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
But so far it's been really funny.
Veronica continues. She told me not to cry because there was one thing in this world that no one could ever take from me. Not ever. You, Reggie, your trust fund? And Veronica replies, my name, Reggie. And she explains that she's so upset because when her mom forged her signature, she did take Veronica's name from her. Quote, like it meant nothing. Like it was nothing. Like I was nothing. And I started feeling a tinge of a speckle of sympathy here. But why did you have to specifically mention canopy bed? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
just like shoving it in their faces.
Yeah.
She has a canopy bed and you don't.
She had a yacht, club memberships, cars, houses. Canopy bed. So it was a little bit hard to have sympathy for Veronica here, but I get it in the sense that like people shouldn't forge your signatures
Yeah.
on stuff like that.
It's like rich people problems, basically.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Tea at the perfect temperature.
It is. It's a little too cold, actually.
Well, we are 2 hours in. So okay.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty good note wise, but
Yeah. No, we're doing fine.
yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. So now we head back to Archie, Jughead, and FP. Fred has apparently retired from this adventure, rightfully so. FP and the boys are playing instruments in Archie's garage.
Yeah.
After a terrible jam session.
Oh yeah, it sounded bad.
It was terrible.
I don't know if it was FP's fault, but it was definitely Archie's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FP asks if Fred keeps any beer in the garage refrigerator. And Jughead says, "Don't you think it's a little late?" And FP gets the hint and he starts to leave when Archie, dumb Archie, stops him. Archie asks FP what he meant when FP said that Fred owes him this. Jughead grabs Archie and whispers, "Why don't we quit while we're ahead?" But Archie forges ahead.
Forges.
FP explains that
Oh wait, no. But Archie, no, when he forges ahead, he's like, it was just a question.
he does say that. It's just a question.
Oh my god,
I was like
playing
cringing.
dumb.
I know.
Yeah.
FP explains that he and Fred actually started the construction company together. FP says, "Fred, he just had you and your mom to provide for, but I had Jughead and Jellybean and their mom and hospital bills," which is like, okay, FP had one more child than Fred, but their situations aren't drastically different.
Fred has never had a hospital bill
That's
in
what
his
I'm saying.
life.
Like, okay, we're taking the hospital bills out of the equation because you don't know Fred's personal business. He could have
Yeah.
a million hospital bills. You have one extra kid. That isn't a gigantic gap in like financial stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was just very much like,
who needed the hospital bills?
I don't know.
Like, I'm trying to think about the four of them. Which one?
It could have been the mom, like after giving birth or something.
Oh,
But like,
I guess
Archie's mom gave birth too,
yeah.
and it's like,
I'm just trying to think if there's anything like traumatic that had happened to any of them.
nothing I can think
And I'm
of.
like, I can't think of anything. Yeah.
It just felt like kind of mean, or I don't know. It annoyed me because it's like, okay, like Fred has a whole family to provide for too. You know, I don't know. I don't know why it annoyed me, but
Yeah, it didn't really bug me.
it's like he was, playing victim or whatever. But it's like, it's fine. So FP continues. He says that he took some odd jobs, meaning illegal, sketchy jobs, and one of them landed him in jail. Fred bailed him out, but decided they should part ways in the company. Fred, quote, made him sign a paper saying that the bail money would be Fred buying FP out of the company.
Yeah.
Made you?
Made him. Yeah. But
okay.
FP was like, my share was like worth 10 times what Fred paid me.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, how much was your bail? 10,000 at the most. So your share was 100,000? Like that's what I could think. That's the only thing. I was like, how much
Yeah.
did it cost to bail you? What did you do? FP then grabs his flask and starts drinking. I think he said, "I'm going to need something stronger than beer now," or something. Jughead looks really disappointed, and I feel so bad for him. And I was really mad at Archie because it's like, you caused this conversation.
Yeah.
Which caused tension, which caused FP to start drinking heavily in front of Jughead.
Yeah. And Jughead was trying to stop him. And then Archie still did not back down from like the question.
That was really annoying. Yeah, because it's like when your friend grabs you and tells you to stop, like he probably knows what he's talking about with his own dad.
Yeah.
That's like, Archie, please.
It was just a question.
it was just a question.
It was just a question, guys. Dude, why'd you ask a question?
All right, so we head over to Pops now. The Blossoms are meeting with Betty. Penelope and Clifford are playing nice, saying that they want to support Polly financially and emotionally. Penelope asks where Polly is staying, but Betty is reluctant to divulge that information to them. But Penelope says Polly and Betty are now part of the Blossom family, and they will protect them ferociously.
Yeah.
Betty just needs to trust them.
Mm-hmm. And it cuts to Cheryl, and Cheryl is like, oh.
Yeah, Cheryl's a little skeptical too.
Mm-hmm.
We head back over to Archie's garage. Yeah. Archie is saying he had no idea that all that happened between Fred and FP.
Yeah. Oh, and Archie's putting away a guitar.
Yes.
Right? Which, okay, so Archie at least has 3 guitars currently at this moment.
True.
In the 1 month that he has started playing guitar. I know he probably has money from the construction, but he pawned off one of them. He still has an electric one, and he has the acoustic one.
Yeah.
So he still, so far Archie has bought 3 guitars within a month.
That's a lot of guitars.
I just want to say that.
Very expensive, yeah. Archie says that his dad must have had a good reason for buying FP out of the company or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Jughead replies, "For screwing over my dad." Just then, FP calls for Jughead, and before FP walks in, Jughead quickly hides the flask in a couch cushion. FP throws the keys to Jughead, and they walk away together.
Yeah.
So at least he's not drinking and driving.
True.
You got to give him, points.
Awareness while drunk.
Yes. We cut back to the club, my favorite place. A worker approaches the private booth to tell Veronica that her card was declined and reported as stolen. The worker says that they're supposed to call the cops. Reggie replies, "Go ahead. We'll be happy to tell them how old we are." Josie says, "Ooh, or I could call my mom, the mayor."
I know she says this, but this could also be bad for her.
I know.
For Mary McCoy. Also, that her daughter snuck into a club and got was drinking. I know she could use it against her, but also it could be bad for Mary McCoy in that moment. Reggie's was foolproof, but Josie, I feel like it could have went either way.
It could be like a scandal.
Yeah.
With Alice in town.
I know.
Yeah. The worker looks dead inside. But Veronica hands him cash to cover the bill. And the group is stunned that Veronica's mom cut her off. Why are you stunned? You stole a credit card and got drunk in a club. Why are you stunned?
They were stunned.
Yeah. And Veronica says, "This is how we Lodge women roll. We feint, we parry, we approach, we retreat." And Veronica is confident that Hermione is ready to negotiate.
Yes.
Full disclosure, I did not like this plot line at all.
No. Oh, and she's describing them being ready to negotiate is blinking.
Oh, yeah, blinking.
Well.
She blinked or something.
Yeah, so throughout this whole episode, whenever Veronica's talking about this plot line, it was oh, I need to get her to blink. And then they're like, what if she doesn't blink? And then right now she was like, oh, well, she blinked.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know.
It was a lot for nothing, I guess, but it's fine.
Yeah. I did like the we parry, we feint.
That was fine, yeah.
I like that one. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
That was cute. We then head over to FP's trailer. Jughead walked him to the couch, and FP tells him that Jughead can take the bed.
Yeah.
FP drunkenly asks if Jughead will stay, and Jughead nods while taking FP's boots off for him. Jughead starts saying that he talked to his mom, and apparently she got a job to help pay for her classes because she's going after her GED.
Mm-hmm. She's working at a call center.
A call center, yes. He also says, quote, "Jellybean wants to go by JB now. He thinks it sounds cooler. She's 10 years old and listens to Pink Floyd on vinyl." I don't think she could get any cooler.
Yeah. And also is helping. It's a crazy line. But also, yeah, Jellybean JB
JB
is helping Jughead's mom study.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you say that already?
No.
Okay. But yeah, much like, so JB is being like Betty right now with Archie.
Yes.
Helping her through the second grade.
JB is carrying her mom.
Exactly.
I hated that line from Jughead. It was so cringy.
It was. Yeah.
Like, oh, it's fine. Jughead looks up after he says this, and FP is completely passed out.
Yeah. I said he is posed like a sick Victorian child.
He was. He was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so FP didn't hear a word Jughead was saying about his family, and it was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just so happy that Jughead stayed, though.
He was happy that
he
Jughead
was really
staying.
desperate that Jughead would stay that night.
Yeah. Poor Jughead, though.
Yeah.
All right, so we head back over to Archie's house. He is lying on his bed, contemplating.
Yeah. Sadly, with a shirt on.
With yeah, like why?
Yeah.
Give us something. Give it like redeem Archie a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
His dad knocks and enters the room. Archie confronts Fred about forcing FP out of the company they started together. Fred says, "That's his story. Want to hear mine?" Archie sits up. Fred explains that FP was a total mess, that he was stealing from the company and selling the stuff on the side. Fred says that he gave FP many chances and bailed him out of jail multiple times.
Yeah. Oh, well, Archie, right before that, he says the thing. Or he's like, "Oh, you're so generous," or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's why Fred says he gave him, what is, he just is so generous he didn't give him a second chance or whatever, because like Fred was explaining it.
Yeah, and Fred was like, "Oh, I gave him lots of chances," or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fred says, "Son, when someone is drowning, you can try to save them, but not if they're going to drag you down with them." And Archie says, "Yeah. And who cares if Jughead ended up drowning too?"
Yeah.
Which I get where Archie's coming from, and it's nice that he cares about Jughead, but Fred had to make big adult decisions, and that doesn't make him a bad person. Do you disagree?
I don't know. I mean, I like Jughead, so it's like,
no, I get it though. Like, I get where Archie's coming from.
Yeah,
like totally. It's just like,
no, Fred's fine. I mean, FP was stealing.
Not only stealing, but he was,
So you would fire him.
He was an alcoholic selling stuff on the side. He kept getting, put in jail.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, realistically in the real world, at this point, Jughead was a child. Fred can't just be like, "Oh, I'm going to take your kid from you."
Yeah.
Like, what is Fred going to do?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying the line went crazy, kind of.
No, it did.
Like,
no, I agree with Archie. Like, I get where Archie's coming from.
Yeah.
I just don't.
There's nothing Fred could have done. Like,
no,
actually,
I just I don't want Fred to be painted as a bad guy for literally making
an actual decision,
responsible decisions.
Yeah. I know. It's funny too, because Fred's like, the last time I fired someone, it wasn't good. The one person he's ever fired in his life.
I know.
Also, I don't imagine him actually firing anyone.
No, definitely not. So now we cut to the Pembroke, where Hermione is swirling a glass of Chardonnay.
Yes.
Veronica walks in and says, "Reporting my American Excess card is stolen. Well played." Yes, you heard that right. American Excess.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Express?
I think so.
American Express? Yeah. American Excess. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Hermione is ready to negotiate. She explains that yes, she's developing feelings for Fred, and that Hiram has done things to distance himself from her and their family. Vague. She says she needs to start thinking about her life and what she wants. Veronica agrees to accept the affair as long as nothing between her and Fred happens at their house. And Veronica wants Hermione to come clean about the forgery to Hiram. Hermione agrees. All is well again in the Lodge household, and I was definitely concerned about this plot. I was telling Rosal earlier that Veronica sucks at negotiating. All of this for nothing.
Yeah.
Because
she literally got nothing out of this.
No, because right before she left to go clubbing, she was like, I want you to come clean to Daddy about forging my signature. And Hermione said, I will. I just can't call him right now. She couldn't call him right now. And so Veronica did all of this. And Hermione's still just like, yeah, I'm going to tell him. So it was funny. Pointless.
But then also Hermione was like, oh, you have to stop clubbing and shopping. So Veronica actually lost.
She lost.
She lost stuff in this.
She can't shop or go clubbing anymore.
Yeah.
And she got nothing else.
But the only good thing Hermione said in this also was that, yeah, I mean, she did the forgery because she wants Lodge Industries not to be partnered with criminals, but like actual reputable workers. So like she had a good reason, technically. But Veronica lost. Like where was the retreat reproach or whatever the heck she said?
Yeah, you got nothing.
Where was that here? None of that.
No, it was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Also,
it's crazy too that Hermione was like, you need to accept the affair.
That was a crazy line.
And Veronica's like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, fine.
I know. Yeah. And it's like, well, like Veronica should have asked for something more.
She could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But also, like, if Hermione was comfortable forging Veronica's signature, she could have just forged her signature because Veronica didn't even know that she was a...
true. Like she didn't even have to mention it to her. Yeah.
She didn't have to. Yeah, if she was okay with forging, she could have just avoided this entire situation.
Yeah.
And just forged it without even telling Veronica. So,
I mean, her dad didn't even tell her. So,
I know
that she was part of the industries.
Yeah.
Or shareholder or whatever she is.
Shareholder.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Didn't even inform. So, it's like, what?
All right, so we head over to Riverdale High. The sheriff and the principal are standing in the blue and gold newspaper room, staring at the murder board Jughead, Betty, and Kevin made. They look very unhappy about it. But why? Are murder boards not allowed? This is America.
I know. Also, too.
This is Riverdale.
True. Well, also, like... Oh my God, imagine if Sheriff Keller was like, wait, this is perfectly recreated. Because, Kevin perfectly remembered how the murder board was.
The sheriff was like, did Betty and Jughead steal my murder board?
Yeah.
Jughead walks in and the room is very tense. The sheriff says he needs to come down to the station. As Jughead is being walked out, he passes Archie and Betty and tells them to call his dad.
Yeah. And everyone like turns around as he's walking down this hallway also.
Yeah, everyone was just watching. Yeah.
Cannot walk down a hallway in peace.
I know. I can't be escorted out of my school by the police without everyone looking at me.
Wow.
Now we're at the station. Sheriff Keller is interrogating Jughead.
Yes. I do want to mention, like, on the wall, there's like a thing where it has like different little, there's like 2 wanted posters on the wall, and then there's like a missing persons.
I did see that,
which is crazy that all this happened because Riverdale was great before the Jason Blossom murder, and then 1 week later 2 people are wanted
and someone's missing,
and someone is missing within this week because nothing happened before that.
Riverdale is not a nice little town.
Yeah. And Sheriff Keller is like, he finally has to work after all this time.
I know. He's like, oh God.
Yeah.
So Sheriff Keller pulls out a evidence folder for Jason's burnt drug car. And the sheriff says they were able to pull fingerprints off of the car. And Jughead and Betty's fingerprints were found, which was no surprise. But then he pulls out another folder. Apparently, Jughead's prints were already on file. Jughead apparently spent some time with the Riverdale Delinquent Center for attempting to burn down Riverdale Elementary School
Yeah, 6 years ago.
with matches. Now, Jughead says that he was playing with matches, and, that's not a great connection to make.
Yeah.
Him being like a kid playing with matches near a school and a drug car being burned in a murder case, it doesn't really match, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sheriff then says he looked at Jughead's school records, and Jughead has a, quote, long and rough history. The school records, from what we can see, have report cards with the lowest grade being a C, I believe.
C minus.
Oh, C minus.
But there's one singular C minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know Sheriff Keller isn't talking about grades.
Yeah.
But just the way he opened the folder and that was what we could see.
Yeah.
It was just
you
like,
thought it was gonna be like the worst thing ever.
It was
No,
A's and B's.
I put there was an A. I think it was like an A plus maybe.
Uh-huh.
There's 3 B's. I think there's also a B plus, 2 normal C's, and then 1 C minus.
Right.
And it's like
the Jughead's struggling.
Average.
No.
Like is struggling.
like-
the most troubled of troubled youth.
Yeah.
He's probably 8 minutes late for curfew.
True.
Yeah.
The sheriff says, bullied a lot. And Jughead replies, yeah, my name is Jughead. The delivery is fantastic.
It's so
Love
good.
that quote. The sheriff continues that he was bullied mainly by the football team, likely including Jason Blossom. And, that I guess would give him a motive to want to lash out or whatever.
Yeah.
The sheriff asks Jughead where he was on July 11th when Jason was murdered. The sheriff says, Jughead, a kid like you, raised on the wrong sides of the track by a deadbeat dad, bullied by kids like Jason Blossom, who wouldn't want to lash out at that? Boo. Boo, Sheriff Keller. You were doing so good. You were being a supportive father to Kevin, and now you suck. Jughead quickly asks for a lawyer. Very smart.
Yeah. But yeah, this was Keller's first day on the job though.
Yeah.
First
He's
full week
never
of
had to
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta cut him a little bit of slack.
No.
Anyone else but Jughead.
No, not Jughead. We then head over to Thornhill for a quick scene. I was very thrown off on this one for a second. It appears that Cheryl is being interviewed by someone, but it's just Penelope wearing her interviewer attire. She's like reading from a notebook and she's like, now, Cheryl, you've reported in the past that Polly took drugs. Have you ever seen this firsthand? And Cheryl was just like, oh, I don't know. Why do you ask? And Penelope said something about like, well, we wouldn't want an unfit mother raising our grandchild now, would we? And Cheryl's just like, right.
Yeah.
She's uncomfortable. All right, so we head back to the station where Betty is now sitting across from a very anxious Jughead. He asks her to believe him that he didn't do this. And of course, Betty fully supports and believes him.
As she does for all her friends.
Of course. Jughead says those Paradise Lost kids went to death row because they wore black and listened to Metallica, which is a real case. Where 3 teenagers were convicted of homicide without any real evidence. And they were like, they just liked to listen to, rock.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was like that whole like occult Satanism,
Yeah.
crap. They were scapegoats because they couldn't figure out who actually killed those kids. But anyway, Jughead says he doesn't want to become a scapegoat, and Betty says she won't let that happen, and she wouldn't.
Yeah.
If there's anyone in this town.
And you had a problem with the line that she says right here, though, because she says all the evidence is circumstantial.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, what evidence?
There is no evidence.
What is the
there is
circumstance?
none. Like, okay, he was playing with matches 6 years ago.
6 years ago. And Jason went to his school, apparently.
Yeah. And Jughead has been bullied.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally
But everyone
not
in
evidence.
Riverdale is being bullied.
Ethel was bullied.
Yeah, why isn't Ethel? She was smiling when
yeah, she was enjoying that whole Dark Betty thing.
Chuck, was being drowned in maple syrup.
Exactly.
So maybe it's Ethel.
Maybe it's Ethel. Jughead then asks if his dad is there yet. Betty says that Archie and his dad are here, and they're talking to the sheriff. And then Betty says, "No one knows where your dad is." Oof.
Ooh, not a single person.
Very sad.
And yeah.
It didn't. All right. So it cuts to Fred talking to the sheriff. The sheriff is saying that Jughead is making it worse for himself because he won't give an alibi for July 11th. Fred says, "He was working for me." "Yeah, July 11th, was it?" "Yeah, I had him tear down some drywall for me." Archie stupidly steps forward, aware that his dad is lying. The sheriff asks Fred if he has like supporting documentation for that, and Fred says he'll check his time cards. Archie is like, "What's going on?" Like you could tell in his face, but he just like nods,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Archie, like what?
Making it obvious.
Like, yeah, please stop. All right, here we go. Now, the scene cuts to Fred, Archie, Betty, and Jughead leaving the sheriff's station. As they're leaving, FP walks up and calls to Jughead. FP, he looks kind of like a mess. And he's laughing that his phone was dead and he was acting drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He forgot to plug it in the night before.
Yeah. Because he was drunk. He was drunk then too. Jughead looks really just down.
Yeah.
Everyone looks really down actually. FP asks what happened and Jughead says, "It's fine now. Mr. Andrews took care of it." FP gets aggressive. He starts like pointing at the sheriff's station, yelling, asking what they accused Jughead of. FP is like escalating and he starts walking toward the station door, saying he's going to rip Keller a new one. Fred stops him and tells him to settle down. And then FP shoves Fred a few times, saying, "He's my son, Fred. He's my son." Then Jughead stops FP and quietly says, "Dad, don't make things worse. Please." FP looks like stunned.
Yeah.
But he listens and he backs away. FP sadly walks away and asks if Jughead is coming home with him. Archie has a hard time reading the room.
Yeah.
He's just like, Archie says, "He can stay with us, Mr. Jones." And FP turns and asks if that's what Jughead wants. And says maybe it's for the best. "If you don't mind, Fred." Fred says, "Whatever you want, FP. It's between you and Jughead." Jughead looks super defeated here. It seems, I think he would like feel guilty if he went with Archie and not his dad. So he says, "I'll go with you, Dad." FP grabs Jughead and says that he's going to get his act together. He's going to bring his mom and Jellybean back. but he just needs some time. He promises he's going to get everything back on track, and he asks Jughead, "You believe me, don't you?" And Jughead's lip is quivering, and the expression on his face is just a mix of pain and anger. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was a very like intense scene.
It was.
Yeah. There's no laughing in that scene except for Archie. He's dumb.
Yeah.
But like everything was just like, ooh, this is very serious, you know? Um, Jughead says, "Yeah, I believe you, Dad." And they hug. FP does want Jughead to stay with Fred. And then he walks away to leave. Betty immediately comes up to Jughead to comfort him, and behind them, Fred is comforting Archie. So yeah, a lot of people say the writing and the acting in Riverdale is bad, but scenes like this show that they're actually very talented.
The range on them
Yeah.
is
No.
crazy.
The writing and acting, like the actors are amazing. And it's like, okay, yeah. Riverdale, this is supposed to be very like campy, very satire, very stupid and fun,
Mm-hmm.
but they are good writers
Yeah.
and these are good actors. You know, there are a few scenes throughout the show that are actually legitimately good.
Yeah.
This is one of them. Yeah.
Legitimately good.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Like all of the scenes in Riverdale are good, but you know, they're like silly.
Yeah. It's like they got it. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. It's like their stuff is so campy and dumb, but they got it down to a science most of
Yes.
the time.
If you're like aware of campy dumbness, then Riverdale, like, you know, it's a masterpiece. That's how we feel about it. But scenes
Exactly.
like this is just like, oh, this is actually like
Actual dramatic scene.
yeah, actually, like people would watch this.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm always impressed by Cole Sprouse's acting.
Yeah.
Very good, like facial expressions and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very very cool.
And same for FP.
Yeah, FP, if you didn't know, is played by Skeet Ulrich. He was in what movie?
Scream.
Scream,
Yeah.
the original one. He was much younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's an awesome actor.
I said he looked kind of like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And then my friends disagreed with me.
No,
And I was like,
I know what you
he
mean.
does look like him.
Yeah, no, he does.
At that time, yeah.
Yeah, and he aged very well. He's very
Yeah.
handsome. Yeah, maybe that's just because I'm old. You know, I'm not like Miss Grundy. Okay, we head over to the Pembroke. Hermione and Veronica are awaiting a call from the prison Hiram is in. Hermione is anxious about telling Hiram that she forged Veronica's signature to give the bid to Andrew's construction, but she's confident it was the correct decision because it will look good for Lodge Industries if they partner with good, honest companies.
Yeah.
Also now it's, you know, it's not in the middle of the night, so she can actually call him Veronica.
Yeah.
All right. So next we see Archie and Fred at Andrew's construction office trailer. Fred is making some false time cards to prove that Jughead was working there on July 11th. Fred says that maybe he could have done more for FP and Jughead back then, but he can at least do this for Jughead now. Did you have anything?
No. I know. It's like, oh, I'm at the end.
Yeah, it's like
I can't
right at
scroll anymore.
Yeah, we're almost there. Now we head over to Pop's Diner. Archie, Jughead, Veronica, Betty, and Polly are waiting to meet with Penelope and Clifford Blossom. Polly says that Betty is her guardian angel, and honestly, I think Betty is everyone's guardian angel. The door chimes and in walks Cheryl. Polly approaches her and they share a nice little moment, you know.
Yeah.
Polly tells her that she's sorry about Jason and that Jason always talked about how much he loved Cheryl. Cheryl, you know, she seems a little conflicted. Like she's a little like in her face. She seems a little anxious or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Betty asks Cheryl where her parents are, and Cheryl tells Polly that she needs to leave now because she doesn't believe her parents want to help her. Cheryl says that they want Polly out of the picture and it's not safe for her or Jason's baby. Or I think she says JJ's baby,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Polly starts panicking and she says, "Where am I supposed to go? I can't go back to the attic." So funny. Veronica insists that Polly come stay at the Pembroke, and then we cut to the Pembroke, where Hermione is happily welcoming Polly. Hermione says anything for Alice Cooper's daughters. I was like, oh my god.
I know.
I also like the way Hermione was talking to Polly. I think she said, now that we're roommates, it's Hermione.
Oh,
She
yeah.
said like their very rich voice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're back at Archie's house. Archie is laying down a sleeping bag in his room for Jughead. Jughead is sitting on the bed holding Archie's guitar silently. Archie says, "Sorry about my dad and your dad." Jughead says he's not giving up on his dad yet. Archie asks if he thinks FP will show up to work tomorrow. And Jughead says, "You never know. I hope." And then he begins narrating the end of the episode. I'm so excited to get.
Yeah. 2:14.
That's not that bad.
Well, you're gonna wake up in like 5 minutes.
That's fine. Oh man. Okay. He says, "Hope, a word so close to home and as tricky. As much as we wanted Jason's killer caught and the town, our home, to feel safe again, with every day that passed, our hopes dimmed more and more. There's that old cliche saying, it's darkest before the dawn, but sometimes there's just darkness."
Ooh.
And during this, we see FP stumbling through his trailer drinking. The camera pans to an open closet and slowly zooms in on a Letterman jacket embroidered with the name Jason. And okay, so obviously it's implying that FP probably burned the car because his Letterman jacket was in the car.
Oh, yeah.
But why would you keep Jason's jacket?
True.
And why would you keep it out in the open? The closet was open.
The open closet, yeah.
It was right there. Jughead isn't in sports. It's not Jughead's Letterman. Everyone would see it and be like, whose Letterman is that?
True.
You know?
But why did he open the closet?
Yeah, why is it? Why?
What was in there?
And I'm also confused because I actually don't remember if FP was the one that burned the car. Like, why, if he was, why would you take his Letterman jacket out?
I don't know. Yeah.
That seems very incriminating. Like, just you're burning it, burn it.
It is a little weird, actually.
And I think you only have one Letterman jacket, right?
Yeah.
You don't have like multiple.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So he either burned the car or someone else did, and they're having him keep the jacket. I don't know.
Polly burned the car after she jumped out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
No, so it turns out the twist is going to be Polly burned the car, but FP is the one who jumped out the window.
Oh my god. All right. That concludes our coverage of episode 7 of Riverdale. But before we let you go, let's share our favorite quote of the episode.
I have so many.
Me too. Look at these are all mine.
Ooh, dang.
It's bad.
Okay, I have 4. But
tell me your 4. See if they match.
Okay. Well, it's the one I've been saying all today. Dude. Why'd you stab me in the back? That was by Archie right at the starting. And it's just too funny to not say it.
Yeah.
The second one I have is maybe that is my favorite. I don't know. Like, it's tough. Do you want to just go back and forth sure. Saying them?
One of them I legitimately liked.
Yeah. Was
from Jughead at the end where he said, "There's that old cliched saying, it's darkest before the dawn, but sometimes there's just darkness." I actually like that quote.
That one's really good.
You know, it's funny kind of, but it's also like kind of a good quote.
It is.
You know?
Yeah. My second one is from Kevin.
Oh,
You probably know which one it is.
go ahead.
When he's like, "Oh my god." And then he's like, Cheryl just tweeted, hashtag Polly Cooper killed my brother, hashtag nowhere to hide, hashtag sharpen your pitchforks. That was such a good line.
That one is funny. One of my favorites was from Archie.
Okay.
Not the one you have, but I think it's because of the delivery.
Okay.
Sorry about my dad and your dad.
Yeah, that one's so good. It's just
It's super awkward.
it was kind of the same thing where it's like it was just a question.
Yes.
Like it was kind of that
it was
delivery.
very much.
My other one is by the almighty Alice.
With the mosquitoes.
It's not the mosquitoes, it's just the you can.
Oh, that's
And you
a good
will.
one. Yeah.
That one cracks me up. Like, it's so funny. I don't know I could do this. Oh, you can.
Oh, you can.
And you will.
Probably my favorite one. I don't know yet.
I know, it's tough. You need double T. Like,
I know.
we're
Okay.
almost there.
I know. Probably my favorite one, but I'm not sure yet. I gotta look through all of them. But I loved Polly's. Where am I supposed to go? I can't go back to the attic. It's just so funny.
It's so funny. And then my last one, I don't know if you have this, but it's by Jughead.
Is it? Yeah.
Do you
Let's
want
do
to
it
say
together.
it though? I think you
Yeah, okay.
you could do it, but
So we both have this one. Yeah. My name is Jughead. So
it's
funny.
so good. Yeah. Oh.
I have this one down just because it's iconic. It's reporting my American Excess card is stolen. Well played. American
that one is
Excess.
good.
It's like iconic
Yeah.
for Riverdale specifically, you know.
I was thinking about putting that really long Veronica quote,
The canopy bed one.
the canopy
Yeah.
bed, but just starting at the starting where it's like the lawyers, the court,
entire
the
quote.
thing,
Yeah.
the thing. Like
It was crazy.
it was a crazy quote. They took everything from us, like even the clothes off our bags.
I'm not kidding. The clothes off our back. Like, okay.
As I was sitting on my canopy bed.
Oh, I actually have that. The canopy bed quote.
Oh, you do have that one?
I do. I did love Alice's. You think if I knew that, I'd be out here with the mosquitoes?
That was such a good one too.
It was good.
Oh gosh.
Of course, oh my god. Honestly, guys, we should just move.
I know. Oh my god. It's so good.
That was such a good one. And then my least favorite quote of the episode.
Oh, you have a least favorite? Amazing.
I just had to. It was Jughead's. She's 10 years old and listens to Pink Floyd on vinyl. I don't think she could get any cooler.
Yeah.
Like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
that
barf.
one. Is that one worse than the Josie one? The kid.
No, but that's a different episode. the litter box. There's
Yeah.
always room for another kitten in my litter box.
Yeah.
Ew, Josie.
Maybe we need to do like a dishonorable mention.
I think that would be funny.
that'd be pretty funny.
Every episode has one, I'm sure. At least one.
Yeah, kind of like annoying quote. Because I know, like, for the first few episodes, you're like, I hate this one, but the every flavor of boy but orange. Yeah.
That quote's disgusting.
Oh, it's tough to choose. No, there was a lot of good quotes on this one.
There was a lot. I think probably my favorite one was Polly's. Where am I supposed to go? I can't go back to the attic.
I think I'm between the Archie one, the
stab in the back.
Why'd you stab me in the back? And the hashtag, the really long hashtag one, which is
That's
really
hard.
funny. Cheryl just tweeted hashtag Polly Cooper killed my brother. Hashtag nowhere to hide. Hashtag sharpen your pitchforks. That's crazy. No, I guess I'm gonna do the dude. Yeah, I'll do that. Dude, why'd you stab me in the back?
It is a really
I've been
good
saying
one.
that all today.
You have been. Yeah.
I guess I'll pick that. It's crazy that Kevin almost won like second week.
I know.
Like also,
We'll
and-
never see Kevin again.
I
After this
know,
season.
maybe not. But yeah, Alice had such good lines. So good.
Yes, it was an Alice heavy episode. we're super happy about it.
Yes, any moment Alice is on the I think the defining moment of this episode honestly is when they were in the forest.
Oh, when she was stumbling through the trees.
When she was stumbling through the trees and then screaming
yes.
for Polly directly after.
Yeah. Like
Amazing.
as she's falling. And Hal is trying to catch her.
The purse is flailing everywhere. I think that's probably my favorite like moment in the whole entire episode. Is
yes. That one's perfect. Oh god. Oh, all right. It's 2:30 in the morning.
It is.
I am like 4 hours past my bedtime.
We are before editing. This is 3 hours, so
yeah,
I'll just say that. But like, it'll probably be an hour and 30. But I'm just gonna say we're
for
at 3
now.
hours.
It's 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right. We would love to hear what your favorite quote of the episode was, as well as any other comments or questions you might have. So if you can, head over to the comment section and let us know. If you're interested in commercial-free listening, bonus content, or if you just want to send some support our way, please check us out on Patreon. You can find us on Patreon, Spotify, and YouTube, all under Riverdale and Back Again. We will be uploading the next episode next Saturday, so make sure to follow or subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you all for hanging out with us, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Until next time.